Hey guys, Kasny here and welcome back to my Twitch stream summary. This one is for the 9th of January. We did about another 6 hours again. Lots of player searching. Lots and lots of player searching. As you can see, I made 6 deadline day deals. I kind of panicked a little bit. I was spending so long to try and find players that want a decent wage. But I got rid of, we'll run down the transfers now. I got rid of Danielson and Obadan. They both went out on loan. I think they was like 70% wage contribution. So I didn't get the full 100, but they left the club. Changed the personnel. It needed to be done. They underachieved last season. But we picked up on the 9th of August, and on the 9th of August we signed Leonardo Fernandez, who I was hoping we would get. So he comes in for AMC support. Looking forward to him. He's got a goal already. He's playing well. He's just the strikers just aren't really finishing his chances. His expected assists are probably like 2 or 3, to be honest. But the other players aren't really finishing off the job. He's worth 10 to 12.5 million. His minimum fee for clubs in Champions League is 10 million. I'm fully expecting I'm going to have to sell him at the end of the season. Not only for the fact that he's worth a lot of money, it's the fact that I'm in debt still. So he's the player that's probably going to get me out of debt. I might not get the 10 million, but he's probably going to be the player that gets me out of debt. I doubt he'll be here longer than 1 year. We shall see. A ball playing defender, Tristan Ker. Not as high quality as I wanted, if I'm honest. 3k wage. He's only 24 years old and he's got some growth in him still, so he just needs some game time. He's got like dark green consistency. He's actually big and can jump, which was one of the weaknesses I had with my ball playing defenders last year. Hopefully he can improve. He was kind of terrible in the first couple of games. He scored an own goal on his debut. And he was kind of not great, but that last match against Maritimo, he scored his first goal from a corner. And he got, like you see there, 4 interceptions compared to the 2 in the previous 4 games. Better headers won, more tackles in that game than he had in all of the games as well. So it's going to be there. He's going to get there. He's French and he can't speak Portuguese. So I'm hoping he will just improve as the season goes on. Noel Atam on loan, another ball-playing defender from Brighton. He's in his last year of contract for Brighton and he has no work permit for Brighton. So he's likely going to go on a free. So I picked him up on £500 a week for his last year of contract. Good professionalism, he's got some growth in him. Not like 4 to 5 star, but there is some growth there. So I've picked him up and we'll give him a go. And if he likes, if he enjoys his time at the club and I like playing him, maybe we can get him on a free at the end of the season. Would be quite nice. Would be quite nice. But yeah, that was just some defensive depth, ball playing defender. We'll see how that one goes. Rodrigo Valente was supposed to be backup in attacking midfield, but I dropped the ball a little bit in attacking midfield. The backup that I signed is not as good as I wanted. So this guy is one of them. Very, very low wage, as you can see, £500 a week. So that's why I wanted him as backup to backup. Some decent consistency, great personality. I thought he'd just be great Portuguese, I thought it'd be great just to have as depth, plays both sides there, the AMC and the right-sided, as the advanced playmaker and stuff. I thought that'll do, but I couldn't sign the quality I wanted as the primary backup. So he's likely going to play at the start of the season. He's likely going to play more matches than I would have liked. But I mean, his physicals and his mentals are pretty good. His technicals let him down, lack of technique, lack of passing, lack of dribbling and stuff, lack of any sort of long shots. But in terms of value for money, it's pretty good. It's pretty good in terms of wages, free agents, and then the super low wages. It's pretty good in terms of that. Lucas, and then I had 6 deadline day deals. Lucas Kuns, I don't know. Ball winning midfielder, again, not the quality I wanted, if I'm completely honest. 4k a week is kind of one of the highest in the team. He's a 3.5 star player for me. Good personality with fairly professional, 15 plus professionalism. He has got some nice attributes. He is big. I did want a ball with midfielder that was kind of big in the air, so that could help out in set pieces. So he is big, and he's got that nice work rate and teamwork, and then the aggression and bravery. He had a terrible debut, 6.5, but I signed him, and he was no match, completely no match to that sharpness at all. No match sharpness at all, so I'm not too concerned about that. He'll get better. But yeah, a lot of average 11s and 12s going on there, isn't there? I wanted better, but I couldn't really find any better. So we'll see how we go with that one. I did get another Borehwood midfielder though, that was on loan. Again, another player that is joining on loan in his last year of contract. He was in the Banneker Strava B team. Samuel Greiger. He used to play for Inter briefly. I remember when he was at Inter. I think I signed him, or I looked at him a couple of times on previous saves when he was a youngster. He's only 22. There's a bit of growth in him. Similar sort of quality to Kuns. Very low wage, but last year of contract, and I made him unhappy because he wanted to join me. So I doubt he's going to sign a new contract. So if he plays well, maybe I can get him on a free at the end of the season. We'll see. He'll get his fair share of football. So them two, I got two decent ones instead of signing one amazing one. So hopefully out of them two, one of them will be good. Guzman is the other AMC backup. Again, not the required quality I really wanted, but he is worth a lot. He's worth 1.8 to 4 million, 3.5k wage, 28 years old, Colombian. Some decent stuff, yeah. Not too sure about the likes to switch ball or the long passes. That doesn't really suit it, but some good attributes, some bad attributes. His physicals are okay. I don't really need super high physicals really with my attacking midfielders in this tactic. Good passing technique and vision, good with both feet. Some decent mental attributes here, 12s and 13s with a nice off the ball. Good first touch. He can take some corners as well when he's needed, because I don't really have too many right-footed corner takers. Terrible dribbling is kind of bad. That's kind of low, to be honest. So he's not fantastic, but he's not bad at the same time. He does have some decent long shots and finishing. Again, can play both positions. I'm primarily probably going to use him for that side. But he's got some value in him. I've got him on a minimum fee of 2.5 million. If someone paid me that at the end of this next season, I'll be over the goddamn moon. If I get £1 million for him at the end of the season, I'll be over the moon. So I'm a bit disappointed at first, but that could prove to be quite good. To be honest, he's going to get a lot of first team football due to the lack of quality backups. And all he's got to do is just put in some decent numbers and maintain his value, and maybe I'll get a decent fee for him at the end of the season. We shall see. I couldn't sign the Spanish poacher that I wanted, so I ended up getting another striker that is on loan, but again, last year of contract. Max Mostad from Hoffenheim. 6'4", 13 pace, 15 jump reach, 13 strength. He's got some decent passing and vision, which is interesting, which might prove handy. He's got fantastic technique for a big striker. 15 technique, 13 passing, 14 vision, 13 off the ball. Some nice flair as well to maybe do the unexpected. He's already rattled the crossbar from outside the box. Good composure, good determination. The anticipation's a bit low and the decisions are a little low. The work rate's a little low as well, and the aggression, I would have preferred that a bit higher. But it's not like it's 6, it's 8 and 9. It's not really, really low. Good first touch, okay head, and I wanted that to be 14 or higher, to be honest, but it'll do. 13 finishing's pretty good, and he's got a little bit of a dribbling ability as well. He's not hopeless in that regard. He scored on his debut. He should have already got a second one. But last year, the contract for Hoffenheim, he's worth 1.6 for them. So if I sign him on a free, if he does well, and I sign him on a free when his contract runs out, he should have a nice bit of value to him. And he's only 20 years old, and there's a bit of growth. Maybe not the world's greatest growth. It does say could improve significantly, so we'll see. We'll see. But it's a good start. He got a goal on his debut, so that's a good start. He's got good ambition for his personality as well, so that'll help his growth a little bit. The left back, first choice left back, David Heral. I signed him on FM23 for my Lecco save in Italy. the wage is a bit high, and he's not that great. But I could not find anyone for the life of me. 23 years old he is now. I had to give him 5k wage, which is rather high. I play this as an inverted wing back, so I didn't really need a dribbler with technique and crossing and stuff. I needed someone who could do a bit of everything, someone versatile. I think he's versatile, he's just not at the required quality. Hopefully there's a bit more growth as the year goes on with some first team football, but his value's not that high either. So I'm not sure if I'm going to live to regret this one when we get to the end of the season and I look to sell him. You know, am I going to get £500,000 for him? Am I going to get 400k for him? I'm not too sure. Is he even going to play to the standard that I require? I don't know. Again, I signed him and he's got like a down thumbs arrow, a thumbs down. Sorry for his sharpness. So I'm not really seeing much about his, what he can do just yet. We'll see how it goes. And then for Valente attack, I could, the last signing I made, I just couldn't find anyone good. In guessing from Metz, he used to be a good youngster when he played in the Ivory Coast a few years ago on FM. He's last year of contract again, another one last year of contract. So this is Valente attack. He's pretty decent overall. Maybe not some of the attributes in certain places are not that strong in terms of like off the ball and maybe like something like anticipation, but and the fact that he's only one-footed. But he's got some strength. He's pretty quick. There's some good stuff in here. There's work rates and teamwork. The technicals are pretty decent. Long shots and finishing, passing, and the technique. Like I said, it's only it's 3k wage. He's another one on last year of contract. I don't think Mets want him. He used to be a bit of a wonder kid, I think, in FM20 or FM21. I can't remember which one it was now. Used to be a little bit of a wonder kid on the game back then, so that's how I recognised him. Yeah, only 23. If he does well, I'll try and pick him up on a free. If not, then it is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of the squad bit done. Well, not really. I am on my wage budget right now, but I can still offer 5k wage to a star player, or 4.6k to an important player. And what I'm thinking is, if I go to the league rules, you can sign free agents at any time up until the end of the winter window. So I can sign free agents at any time, and free players signed on free transfers can be registered any time. So my hope is that all of the attacking midfielders that I've got on the shortlist here, quite a lot of interesting ones. Pato, for example, James McAtee, for example, the City youngster, he's on a free, and the other one that I kind of like is Akalush. Like them three, for example. I'm hoping that maybe after like a month or 6 weeks, mid-October, towards the end of October, the start of November, that their wage demands, because they've had no club, their wage demands plummets down to like £3,000 a week, and I can pick one of them up to improve the depth at the attacking midfield positions, and then with the plan to possibly sell Fernandez and Lopez at the end of the first season. At the end of this coming season, they'll be straight into the first team. That's the idea. Pick up one of them, maybe pick them up on like a regular starter with next season they'll be a star player, and because the three really good players, and there's a couple of other decent ones in there as well. Keybus is not that bad either, to be honest, but he can only play AMC. So that's my plan, is to still pick up one of these on a free agent. We shall see in this first half of the season. It might change, the plan might change. Some of my players might play terrible. Right now, Gita is on 4 matches and no goals. He's missing everything. And I paid £100,000 for him. So I'm hoping that's just a lack of adaptability at a young age, sort of thing. But yeah, so the start of the season, we started with 3 wins and a draw and 1 loss. The loss in that opening day. To be honest, I should have won that game. I still had like very few players playing for me though, and no signings. in the team. Look, 2.0 XG with only 1 goal scored. They had 0.7 and they got 2 goals. So I'm lucky not to be unbeaten right now, if I'm honest. They're only 1 goal wins, and the draw was a 2-2. I had to pull it back with a corner goal. But again, I made 6 signings on deadline day after these matches, so I did really, really well. The objective is to get 35 points, and I'm currently on 10 after 5 games, which is incredible. So the whole point of the season is not getting relegated. Not getting relegated, and right now I'm doing it. Right now I'm doing it. So that is fantastic. Upcoming fixtures, sporting games coming up. But I did notice I played Benfica and Porto back to back, which is perfect. That is perfect. So if I get destroyed by them two, hopefully it won't affect me going on a decent run. You know, after the sporting game, I've got Braga Sporting together. So after them 2 tough games, hopefully maybe I can put some more results together in here. You know, and pick up a lot of points. Same with the end of the season. Benfica Porto is last 2 games. So I need to get my position in the league sorted before them last 2 games. I need my safety sorted before then. But I'm looking forward to it. We'll get better as the year goes on, for sure. We'll definitely get better as the season goes on, which I'm really, really looking forward to. But yeah, bit of a long video again. I also did sign Dylan Silva on a contract as backup keeper. I was mentioning that I wanted to sign him as backup. He signed for a very small wage rise, so I've got comfortable backup that's been with me since the start. So that's good there. So yeah, a bit of a long video again, but I think I had a lot to explain. It's probably the most important rebuild I've done on FM24. Everyone apart from like 4 players are brand new. And I'm still not finished with the free transfers that I can still sign. Maybe I can pick up 1 or 2 and really take the team to the next level. But I'm reasonably happy. Some of the deadline day deals I'm not too happy with, but maybe they'll play better than I expect. Twitch link is down below, guys. I'll be streaming again later on today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing a lot of FM today. I might play another game. I'm not too sure. I might end up just playing FM. We'll see how that goes, but I definitely will be streaming later on today. Twitch link is down below in the description. If you enjoy these videos, you could subscribe to the channel and drop a like if you wish. And then come into the chat and let me know if you're enjoying the videos or not as well, and get involved in the actual streams. There was a lot of player searching and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how this season goes. This should be a very interesting season. But yeah, and I shall see you guys either on the stream later today or in the next video.